Welcome back to another episode of Pounded Live and a more interesting, exciting episode, I can say. First thing we're going to go over is a recap of what we did yesterday. Of course, everything I give out are leans. I don't even play these games that I consider leans, okay? But if you include the leans and the free play that I gave out yesterday, we went 5-2 on the show. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now, I said it yesterday. This was your free play, and it cashed easily. Now, I predicted Vegas 1-0, but the Canadians scored 1-0. And the Canadians went on to win. What? What? Boy, I would hate to be the people that gave out to their clients minus 250, minus 280, and minus 300 on Vegas to win. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me spend 2 seconds on laughing. Minus 250 you gave out? People paid for that? Come on, man. Okay, enough is enough. Back to the show. All right. So, the NHL for tonight. I'm not even going to go over it because I've been talking about this game for the past 2-3 days. And maybe Friday I went over it too. So I'm not going to go over it. You already know my answer. So let's go straight to NBA tonight. NBA. Hawks plus 7.5. In Milwaukee, minus 7.5 with the Bucks. Now you got the Cinderella story in the Atlanta Hawks versus the team that shouldn't even be in this round, the Milwaukee Bucks. And the odds makers give the Milwaukee Bucks 7.5 points. Wow. Wow. Game 1. So they're expecting the Bucks to basically blow these guys out. When the Hawks, you can't count these guys out no matter what. I'm rooting for the Hawks because, in my opinion, like I've said it for the past few days, you might not agree with me, but Bucks don't deserve to be here. They don't belong to be here. Kevin Durant carried that team, got so close, but he had no help, none. Guy can't do it all. So tonight, I'm leaning the Hawks plus 7.5. And if you're a client of mine and you are playing my leans, you take the plus 8 because you know my rule. It's I'd rather push than lose by the hook. So plus 8 all day. That's my lean on that game. And it's also the total's 226. Now, to me, in my opinion, that's a high total. The Bucks at home have been a very good defensive team. The Hawks, they can shoot. They can definitely shoot. But I think this total is going to be way under 226. I'm looking around 210, 211 area. That's my prediction. So, Hawks plus 7.5. If you're smart about it, you take the plus 8 and you take the under 226. Again, those are lean, those are not official plays. So, there's my play on the NBA. And if you had the Suns last night, if you had the Clippers last night, God help you. God help you. That is horrible luck. Horrible luck. They had, what was it, 0.5 seconds left on the clock, and the dude throws an alley-oop and he scores? That's how you lose the game? If you're a Clippers money line better? Oh my gosh. I'd be throwing something at the TV. I'd be so pissed. But I didn't even touch that game. I woke up and I saw the score and I was like, wow. Then I didn't know I didn't know what happened until I saw the highlights and I was like, holy crap. So, wow, what a finish. So, if you had that game, that sucks. But if you had the Clippers plus 5, you were on the smart money and you didn't have to sweat that last play. So, good job. So, let's go over to NBA. Now, NBA, I gave this play to my clients at earlier game. I would have gave it out on the show, but it started 2 hours before the show started. It was the Nats money line minus 105. Now, Feder, whatever the hell his name is, was hasn't allowed an earned run in 3 straight starts. And pop up. When I read all this, I was like, wow. The Nats were 8-1 in the last 9 games. Fetty is 3-1 in day starts and 0 earned runs in his last 3 starts. So what does this guy do? He goes out and he gives up 2-3 runs right away. Right away. I was like, what the heck? What's the point of reading all this and that happens? So how many runs did he give up? This guy gave 5 earned runs in 4 innings of work. After that sick stats I just read. 5 earned runs, 4 innings, of course. But the Nats come back with 2 runs, and then Kyle Schwarber decides to hit a 3-run homer to tie the game. So now it's a bullpen versus bullpen game. So if you're live betting, I love the Nats here. I continue to bet the Nats. Because bullpen versus bullpen, Philly's bullpen's a dumpster fire. Nationals, if you're going to live bet it, take the Nationals right now before it gets too bad. It's even the bottom of the 5th. It's even better. You're going to get a decent price at the bottom of the 5th. So there's my play on that. We took care of Sweden today. We had Sweden pick them. Wanted to touch the money line, but after Ukraine screwed me over, it was yesterday or the day before, I just took the pick them for 5 units. Sweden gave up game-tying goal at 84th minute, but then they scored in the 94th minute. 3-2 win, picked up 5 units. Beautiful. Great start to the day. 1-0. Hopefully the Nats can hold on. But we do have a huge promo if you're looking at the lower of the screen. 2 10-unit bombs today. That's right, 2 10-unit bombs. If any of those bombs lose, I'm going to give you a free month. Free month. That's it. Easy as can be. I'm confident in those bombs. But if they don't win, you're going to get a heck of a gift from it. That's right. A free month. 2-0 or a free month. You either get a free month or you can win a shitload of money. Plain and simple. Good deal. All right. Let's go to the baseball now. Now, we're going to go straight to the dot. No. We're going to go to this one because it starts in less than an hour. So there's not a lot of games to choose from tonight, and it's been hard to choose from an actual game that can actually help you play a game tonight. So lucky to take the 4 o'clock game Eastern time. Giants and Angels. Now, you're probably wondering why I took the Giants and Angels. Now, this game fascinates me. Absolutely fascinates me. I'm going to be watching this game. I don't know if I want to put money on it, but I'll be definitely watching as a fan of baseball. So you got the Giants on the road in Los Angeles. Both California teams. You got Kevin Gausman on the mound, who's 8-1 with a 1.51 ERA. Okay, let's be real. Where's the real Kevin Gausman? Who is this 8-1 guy? This is not the Kevin Gausman that we know. The Kevin Gausman we know has an ERA over 5. I mean, seriously, 1.51 ERA and almost 100 innings pitched? 8-1? What? Has hell frozen over? This is like Matt Harvey turning into a stud again. It's not, I'm still waiting for this guy to come back to reality. But good for him. I'm glad he resurrected his career. So all for him. His last 3 starts with a 1.89 ERA. Now, he's on the road today. He's got a 0.99 ERA on the road. That's sick. On the road, he's got a better road ERA than a home ERA, and that's very rare. And we go over this on every time we have the show. Home ERA with a 2.31. So he's averaging 2-3 runs a game at home compared to 0-1 at home or on the road. Day ERA 1.43. This is considered a day start. Compared at night 1.58. So you got a 0.99 ERA at home. On the road, with a 1.43 ERA during the day. So you can probably he's going to be giving up between approximately 2 runs or less. At worst. It's pretty damn good. Now, we go to the Angel side. You got Shohei Otani. This dude fascinates me so much. This dude is amazing. He doesn't just get hit for power. He can't just hit. He's pitching like crazy. He's 2-0 with a 1.78 ERA at home. That is awesome. Good for this guy. Great for this guy. I'm rooting for this guy. This guy is the most all-around player I have ever seen. He's also 3-1 with a 2.7 ERA overall. 3-1 with a 2.7 ERA. He's like in the top 10 of all pitchers in the league. And he can hit. He's got 23 home runs. Last week he homered 6 times in 1 week. 6 times. That's right. One time he did it twice in 1 day. Now, I got to pick a winner in this game. Both teams playing really good. Angels playing awesome at home. Giants are playing good no matter what. But they're a better home team. You got a righty versus righty. You got dominance versus dominance. Angels seem like they're playing just fine without Mike Trout. They didn't need Albert Pujols. They're scoring more runs with Pujols than they were with Pujols. So they got a good future when it comes to their offense. They just need pitching. And they got to get rid of that Dylan Bundy guy. I mean, that's seriously. That was a joke. I hope he's done for at the end of the year. That dude's just garbage. So, honestly, Giants or Angels? Giants or Angels? Giants or Angels? It's like one of those things where you just like flip a coin or ask somebody in the room. What do you like, Giants or Angels? My son says Angels, so there you go. Pick the Angels. That's the type of game this is. Flip of a coin or ask somebody that doesn't know squat about anything. Just put 2 names, Giants or Angels, and let them pick one. Most of the time they'll say Angels. So take the Angels. That's the type of game this is. So if you're looking to put money on it, don't bet a lot. And I wouldn't really put a lot on it because it's a toss-up. If I had to pick, I'll pick the Angels too. I'll take the home team. So that's that game. Now we go to Dodgers and Padres. So this is a late game. You got Bauer versus Musgrove. Now I was trashing Musgrove last start versus Wade Miley at home versus the Reds. And that dude amazed me. Was it him that he had a no-hitter through 4 or 5 or whatever it was? I think it was Miley that did. But he still pitched awesome. He shut him out. I couldn't believe it. But he's 0-3 lifetime versus the Dodgers. But if you knew me well enough, I don't look at lifetime stuff. That's squat to me. I'm still not sold on this guy, Musgrove. Not sold on him at all. So the Padres have won 6 out of the last 7 meetings. But the Dodgers are 13-5 in the last 18 times that they lost game 1 and game 2. And they have Trevor Bauer on the mound. Trevor Bauer's ERA, 2.44 on the road, 2.45 at home. It's going to be a night game, 2.28 ERA. Very, very consistent pitcher. He's in the top 5 of the most consistent pitchers in the league. He's with Jacob deGrom. He's with Kevin Gausman. He's in that category on the most consistent day, night, home, road. It's very rare to have somebody with a home and road ERA either the same or lower. I like Trevor Bauer and I like the Dodgers. I don't see the Dodgers getting swept. I don't. Take the plus money here. You take the Dodgers. I'm not sold on Ted Musgrove. It's June. It's in the middle of June now. I'm not sold on him. I don't see him keeping this off the whole year. Even when they first signed him, the Padres signed Ted Musgrove. I'm like, this is a joke. He's starting? Really? And then when he threw a no-hitter, I was like, oh my God, this is a fluke. So, going with history on this. Dodgers, back it up. Plus money. I can't back Musgrove. He'll probably last like 4 or 5 minutes, if anything. Then if it's the bullpens versus the bullpen, Still like the Dodgers, even though their bullpen's probably a little worse than the Padres. Not by much. By that much. So, Dodgers plus money tonight. It's probably about a 3-2 win, my prediction. So, that's my lean, not a free play. Lean. Then we got this game. This game is interesting. We got the Royals plus 143 versus the Yankees minus 153. Now, how the heck did the Royals beat the Yankees yesterday? Seriously? How the hell did the Royals win versus the Yankees yesterday? That surprised me. That shocked me. It was one of those days in sports where a bunch of upsets happened. The White Sox lost, which screwed me over big time because I had them in 3 different ways. But you got the Royals with Danny Duffy on the mound. Danny Duffy hasn't pitched since May 17th. Now, I don't know if you remember me saying this a while back. It's just like in horse racing. A pitcher needs a start. So anytime a pitcher comes off a layoff or injury in this case, you bet against him. King is 0-1 with a 2.41 ERA at home. Compared to, at night he's got a 4.94 ERA. Compared to during the day, 2.31. Now, nobody gives this guy any credit. I like this guy. Just because he doesn't have a win doesn't mean he's not a good pitcher. He's going to give up a few runs, but Duffy's going to lose. He's going to give up more runs. And his bullpen is definitely less reliable than the Yankees. I'll take the Yankees bullpen over the Royals bullpen 10 out of 10 times. So take your chances with the Yankees minus 153. I don't think that's a bad price. I think the Yankees minus 153 over the Royals any day of the week, whether it's Danny Duffy or not. So there's that. Yankees. Your free play of the day is Yankees money line and Brazil money line. Copa America, Brazil. Okay? I've been saying this for the past few days. Colombia is overrated in this tournament. Brazil's number 1. It's their tournament to lose. So I gave you the Yankees money line already. Take the Brazil money line. It's like minus 215 now. It was minus 195, minus 200 earlier this morning. Don't take the minus 1 Brazil. Take the money line. Take the Yankees money line. Plus 130. That's your free play of the day. And let's win, guys. That's it. Sign up. Let's make some more money. I got some great plays, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great